For years, Diane Moyer fell into a cycle familiar to many of us. Not long after going to bed, she was right back up, trying anything to help her wind down.
I wouldn't sleep at all. I couldn't take naps. I couldn't relax enough because I would get so frustrated that I couldn't sleep that I ended up being up all the time.
It got bad enough that Diane went to see Dr. Aneesa, a sleep expert at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. Doss says people of all ages suffer from a lack of sleep, but how it impacts us changes throughout our lives. For example, school-age children don't always get lethargic. In fact, many get hyperactive, affecting everything from how often they get sick to how well they do in school.
It can affect our immune function, so it can be harder to fight off infections sometimes. And then more importantly, it probably affects how we feel during the day, how we can sort of cope and how we think.
A lack of sleep also impacts a teenager's ability to learn, but it also causes acne and accidents. A recent study showed teens are at a higher risk for car crashes when they sleep 6 hours or less, which isn't uncommon. Ideally, teens need just over 9 hours of sleep a night, but few get it.
Some teens can get about 8.5 and function well, but one study has shown that only 15% of teenagers actually get 8.5 hours of sleep.
When it comes to adults, the effects are often much worse. Sleep deprivation accumulates over the years and can ultimately lead to serious medical conditions.
It can affect our cardiac status. Lack of sleep can affect our blood pressure. It can affect our blood glucose levels. So we need to try to get regular sleep on a regular basis.
When we don't, we can pay for it in ways we never expected. At Ohio State's Wexner Medical Center, this is Clark Powell reporting.